So the movie starts out with Steve Rogers lapping Sam Wilson 3 times. They stop to chat and quickly become acquaintances. It then cuts to a badass scene where Captain America and Black Widow are on a hostage mission. Cap catches Black Widow uploading some files from her computer. Cap feels that because he wasn't informed, it showed a lack of trust between him and Nick Fury. So much so that he decides to go talk with him about it. Nick Fury shows him their new helicarriers and that they're able to now track threats before they even happen by killing the supposed terrorist. He gets so pissed that he visits its own Smithsonian Museum exhibit. Is it me or does this kind of seem like a douchebag thing to do? The scene is thrown in basically to remind the audience, hey, remember Cap's friend that died in the last movie? Well, here's just a reminder just in case you forgot. He then visits Peggy Carter, who's like 90 now and is bedridden. Meanwhile, Nick Fury tries to decrypt the files that he got from Black Widow on the thumb drive, but apparently he can't get into it because he put a lock on it for himself. It then cuts to a meeting with a bunch of holograms, who are basically the guys who are always on Nick Fury's ass about the Avengers and whatever they're doing. Cap visits Sam Wilson and he tells him about the time he was on the Air Force and how his friend died. Nick Fury is cruising down the street in his Chevrolet when the cops start to ram his car. They trap him in a corner and the SWAT team shows up and they fire their guns at him, but luckily it's a shield car so the windows are bulletproof. Also, it's a Chevrolet. They start to take out a robotic ramming machine, not like that, to bust the window open, and Nick Fury takes out his built-in machine gun with a grenade launcher and blows the cops up. The Chevrolet. They get into a car chase and the Winter Soldier shows up and blows up Nick Fury's car, but he manages to escape using his sonic screwdriver. Cap is shown entering his apartment when he asks the chick across the hall out. He gets rejected, but she tells him his stereo was left on. He sneaks in to find Nick Fury is just laying low in his apartment. He gets no-scoped through a wall and then tells Cap not to trust anyone. Cap follows the shooter, who turns out to be the Winter Soldier. He throws his shield, but the Winter Soldier catches it with his robotic arm and then throws it back at Cap. It then cuts to the next day where Nick Fury is dying in the hospital and Cap is given the thumbnail that Nick was trying to decrypt earlier, so he hides it in the best place possible. A fucking vending machine. I think that Cap tried some of that wine that Lex was on.
Come on, man, how fucking strong is that wine?
Cap goes back to S.H.I.E.L.D. and Alexander Pierce asks him why Nick Fury was in his apartment last night. He tells him, dunno, lol. As Cap leaves in an elevator, he notices more and more muscular dudes walking in. Cap has watched enough porn to know where this is going, so a fight ensues. Cap kicks the living hell out of the guys and jumps out the elevator. He then escapes on his motorcycle. Cap goes back to the hospital to find that the thumb drive is gone. No fucking shit. But is taken by Black Widow. They go to the mall to use a Mac computer to decrypt the thumb drive. Some S.H.I.E.L.D./Hydra agents show up and they use human psychology to get out of there. Cap pulls a Captain America from Captain America 1990 by stealing a car. They drive to this old S.H.I.E.L.D. bunker from the 40s. It turns out the Hydra scientist from the first movie has put his mind into a computer and sent some S.H.I.E.L.D./Hydra agents over there to try to blow up Cap and Black Widow. They survive the bombings and go to Sam Wilson's house to lay low. Sam then shows him the tech he used when he served in the Air Force. These two business guys from S.H.I.E.L.D. walk out and kind of do this weird hug thing and they say Hail Hydra to each other, and Cap, Black Widow, and Sam interrogate him, and the Falcon got his wings back by stealing them? He basically says that the superheroes have been targeted by the helicarriers because S.H.I.E.L.D. is taken over by Hydra. The Winter Soldier shows up out of nowhere on the freeway. There's a huge fight between the Winter Soldier and he gets revealed to be a brainwashed Bucky Barnes. S.H.I.E.L.D. then arrests Cap, Black Widow, and Sam Wilson. One of the agents turns out to be Maria Hill and they escape using the same sonic screwdriver that Nick Fury used. The Winter Soldier starts to realize that he's being brainwashed, so they brainwash him some more. Cap, Natasha, and Sam end up working with S.H.I.E.L.D. 2.0. Nick Fury turns out to be alive and they talk about the plans to destroy the helicarriers. Cap has a few flashbacks of Bucky in 1943. Sam gives him a pep talk about facing him. They shoot up and set out to stop the helicarriers. Cap breaks into S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters and tells everyone what's going on through the intercom, and Alexander Pierce launches the helicarriers anyway. Captain America and the Falcon take out 2 of the helicarriers. The Winter Soldier shows up and Cap has to fight him to place the last chip to destroy the helicarriers. Cap wins but is stabbed in the process. He puts in the chip and the 3 helicarriers blow each other up and crash into S.H.I.E.L.D. HQ. Bucky wakes up and saves him from the wreckage. Cap wakes up in the hospital, and it turns out that one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents working for Hydra survived the wreckage and is now badly injured. Nick Fury resigns from being director of S.H.I.E.L.D., and at the moment, S.H.I.E.L.D. is basically non-existent. The end credits reveal that Hydra has also been dealing with illegal human experimentation on the twins. Then the movie ends. Captain America the Winter Soldier is probably the best MCU movie out right now, besides the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy. I actually don't really have any problems with this movie. I love the fight scenes, I love the espionage feel, I love everything about this movie, and it easily gets an A+. On a side note, Batman v Superman Part 2 is coming. I just wasn't expecting Elias to get pneumonia. Also, by the time this is uploaded, I will be in Washington, D.C. I won't get back until the 18th of April. I'm still going to be uploading every Friday, so I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Keep in mind, because of this, I might actually skip a week or two. I'm not really sure yet, so we'll just see how this plays out.